All right, what's up, world? It's your boy Drew Morrissey, rap coach extraordinaire, mentor to the motivated, leader of the legends. And today we're going to be talking about advanced rap rhyme schemes. And if you've never watched this before, I'm a rap coach. I teach people how to rap online. So you're not wondering why there's a random light-skinned black dude in front of a whiteboard talking about rap rhyme schemes and all that. But if you give us a second, I think you'll be very happy to see exactly what we're going through, because we're going to be talking a lot about how to create endless rhymes and endless lines of rhymes so that you can better choose the best rhyme to use in order to create basically the best punchline, so that you know exactly what you want to say and really hit the crowd, get all the attention, the ladies, all of that. So, in this short video, what we're going to be going through is a little bit about stretch rhymes and enunciation, and how that combination can really get you to have 10 times more rhymes than you're probably thinking, especially if you're a beginner. But if you're advanced watching this, or you've been rapping a while, I think you'll still enjoy it, because we're going to be going through some stuff that you may be doing naturally, but you don't even know you're doing it, and it's pretty interesting. So then we're going to move on to what rhymes to choose, like what actual rhymes of all this stuff we're building to choose, and we'll be going through live examples so you can see this. And lastly, how to create the punchline from the best rhyme that you choose. So that's sort of the outline here, but let's get into it so we're not having you here all fucking day. We got shit to do, right? So let's say that we choose a rhyme like chess move, okay? So chess move. And by the way, just for the purposes of this video, we're gonna be using multi-syllable rhymes. And if you don't know what that is, go on YouTube, check it. We got some videos on it, a lot of information on what it is, but we're gonna be rhyming both words, all right? So what do most rappers do, especially beginning rappers? Well, what they do is they think very literally about the rhyme. So they're like, chess, what rhymes with chess? Mess, the letter S. And they're like, fuck, I don't know what else to rhyme with that. Or move, what rhymes with move? Groove, I don't even know, right? So they're already fucked. And there's not a lot of punchlines you can come up with S, groove, or test, whatever. So what you want to do is first start stretching rhymes, and also changing the way you're enunciating things so that it sounds more like it's rhyming. And that's where you get in the stretch. So if you're a beginner and you're like, I'm stuck already on chess move, anybody watching might already know that life is like a chess move. You make your next move your best move, like TI shit and all that. So there's that. But yeah, basically what you're going to do is start to stretch the rhyme and not use literal the way you're thinking of it. So let's think of some rhymes. You could do chess move. I'm not one to be step two. I'm the teacher, motherfucker, but watch me test you. Okay? So see there, stretching the rhyme, because stepped and chess do not literally rhyme. And depending on how you enunciate the shit, it may not rhyme at all. Because you could be like chess, stepped, you know what I mean? But if you adjust the way you're enunciating it to turn it into a stretch, you're good. Same with move. Move and two. If you say it that way, the way I'm saying it, move and two, it doesn't rhyme. But if you adjust your enunciation, then you're gonna get into step two, chess move, test you. So you notice how I changed the way I was wording it, my enunciation, in order to allow myself to have more rhymes. So we're just gonna go quickly through this so that, again, we're not here all day. But if you spend enough time and you stretch rhyme plus enunciation, you're gonna get a whole slew of shit. So, when I was writing a verse that I'm using this, kind of basing this episode off of, it was like chess move, I'm not one to be step two, I'm the teacher, test you, y'all motherfuckers can't get through. Home and away, I have swept you. That was another line I used. Now, you can go through that, and over time, you're going to start to discover, and you really take some time with it, you're going to discover things you would maybe not even think of. So I was writing this, and I was thinking like, dead moose, chess move, dead moose, something like that. And I was like, all right, and this is where rhyme choice comes into it. So dead moose could work, or let loose is another one. Dead moose, let loose. That could work, but let's move on to step number two. Why would I not use chess move and dead moose as a rhyme? Because that's not the best rhyme choice. And why is that? Because it's hard to make a fucking punchline off of dead moose. You know what I mean? Like I'm running the game over like a drunk driver on a dead moose. You know, you're stretching, and I'm not talking about stretch rhyme, right? So as you build your rhyme schemes and like let loose, again, one of the things that a lot of beginning rappers do, sometimes even the intermediate advanced, is that they don't spend enough time choosing the best rhyme, or they try to force a punchline just because they thought, oh, well, it's nice that chest move and dead moose, you know, head loose is, oh, that's great. So that's got to be the rhyme, right? No, you got to up your rhyme choice. So what I did, what I ended up landing on is I was on dead moose and I was like, this ain't gonna work. I ain't gonna fucking say, you know, so I said, chest move, step two, chest you, home and away, I've swept you. I got homes far away like jet blue. Okay, so jet blue, a little better rhyme, right? So home and away, I've swept you. We got homes far away like jet blue. Much better. So second part of this is taking the time to pick the best rhyme. So yes, dead moose can go on our little list here, but you don't want to use it because here's step three. You can see this right here in the video. The punchline, you know, kind of dictates which of these you're going to choose. You got to have a relationship between the best rhyme and what is easy to make a punchline. So if you take time, also in the rhyme I had get Drew. You know, that's my name, Drew. But then I landed on jet blue, and that worked. So then I got down to and swept you. So I could do a little bit of the play on home and away like a game. Home and away, I've swept you. Got homes far away like jet blue, like the airline. Okay? So ran pretty much quickly through this, but again, just to review, main ideas is the way to get a lot more rhymes and these long rhyme chains, or even when you're freestyling, you know, being able to stretch rhymes and enunciate them in a way that makes them sound like they rhyme, huge. That's what Wayne and Drake and Eminem, all these great rappers are doing. They're stretching that shit and they're also changing their enunciation. Second point, don't fucking use the first rhyme you think of just because you thought of it or like feeling yourself. Because that's where you're going to get a situation where you're trying to stretch the fucking punchline into something that doesn't work. And that's where you get into these weird, lame lines like, I got checks like a chess move, ran the whole game like ran over the game like a dead moose. And you're like, stop. It's much better to really focus on your rhyme choice. And then after you get a really good rhyme, like chess move, all the way down to jet blue, what you can do is then make a punchline or, you know, whatever. So hopefully this helps. If you've never watched this before and you made it this far and you're not like, okay, this is crazy, this is random, was like fucking AP classes in high school with rap, something like it. But if you liked it, be sure to subscribe. And if you've been watching us and you're not on our free daily newsletter, then you're already bugging because I put more content just like this that's not on the YouTube on there. So it's in the video description box below. Hopefully this helps. Be sure to be following us on all social media. It's in the start of the video, so go all the way back if you want to follow us on all social media. We always put new content on all of our shit. We don't just repeat shit. So with that being said, I'm your big homie Drew, rap coach extraordinaire. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.